It is an open secret that Africa was the cradle of humankind and civilization. Wow, it is profound to tell the story of how Egypt was the first African country to experience civilization. For those who haven't been or don't know where Egypt is, this country is located in northeastern Africa, right on the Nile River. History has it that in 3100 BCE, the Upper and Lower Egypt were united by King Menes and formed one united First Kingdom of Egypt. Through the leadership of Menes, the First Kingdom from 2700 to 2200 BC experienced massive civilization and the construction of the pyramids. This period of civilization was called the Old Kingdom, and it was also the period when the Egyptian kings adopted the title of Pharaoh. What is more interesting, and mostly what this channel aims to show you, is the preservation of existing historical sites that we can see with our naked eyes. It has always been my dream to visit Egypt and to see the pyramids. And today my dream comes so true. I feel so happy. It's on that background that Explore Africa is right here. We touched down the land of the pharaohs and 1,000 suns to capture for you interesting stories, and specifically in this video, it is what is inside the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization that we are going to show you. Anyways, it's always interesting when joined by various people in this type of exploration, so that the story can be more interesting, fun, and live. Where are we going?
We are going to the Civilization Museum.
Where are we going?
You are going to see the mummies of the Egyptian kings.
Mohamed, on va
musée national.
Est-ce que tu expectais
Avant ça?
avant le musée?
Oui, j'étais là-bas. Non, je ne sais pas. Je pense que c'est le niveau.
Tu ne sais Égypte, la civilisation.
Oui, ça c'est la
Hi, where are we going? What do you expect to see?
Things that I've never seen back in days, but also as it is a lot of civilization, I need to see those things that I heard about it.
How are you? You fine? Now we are at Cairo Museum Civilization. Yes. We are going to find Pharaoh inside.
Hello, Frida. We are
Hi.
here at Cairo. How are you?
I'm so excited to see what's in the museum.
I can't wait to get it.
Yeah.
Greetings everyone, this is Philemon reporting live from Cairo, Egypt. Today different youths from across the world were gathered here just to see the beautiful and historical background of Egypt. And this is National Museum of Egyptian Civilization, where we find all kind of background, the historical background of Egypt. We are here different people from across the world to see how Egyptian and their regions, and specifically Cairo, how it's blessed, and something that we are going to learn here. Looking forward for the good experience, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Now, what you should know about the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization, shortened by NMEC, is that it's the first of its kind in Egypt and the Arab world, which present the full range of richness and diversity of Egyptian civilization throughout the ages, from prehistoric times to present day, by focusing on its continuity and stability as demonstrated by its tangible and intangible heritage. The museum's exceptional collection includes the royal mummies, which are exhibited in a new interactive display using the 21st century cutting-edge technology to go beneath the wrappings and reveal their secrets. in addition to shedding light on the rituals and the religious beliefs surrounding the mummification in ancient Egypt. It's indeed one of the most interesting museums in the world to visit.
Yeah, this is the Holy Quran. This is phenomenal. It's so beautiful. It was well preserved. These are pots, Egyptian pots. You can see the pop does it, don't worry. That's phenomenal, like pretty phenomenal. This is also, I don't know what this is. This is a pot. Okay, this is very beautiful jewelry. I know these artifacts were kept and preserved for how many years? I can give you exactly what the number of years is, but they were fantastically preserved. You know, today the museum is just launching, and we're here to see all the beautiful archaic Egyptian women jewelry. As you can see here, it's so phenomenal. Whoops, Hannibal.
At the museum, we had an honor to meet one of the renowned archaeologists who is also the Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquity, which is the Egyptian government body responsible for all antiquities and archaeological excavation. He then shed more light on the past, present, and future of Egypt's most fascinating discoveries.
We kept digging. 3 months later, we did the same to invite all the foreign media to come. But this time, I swear, just 2 hours before the announcement, while we were cleaning, we found what we call it funerary cones. What does it mean? It means steps. We start reading the names. Benji, Ruru, Mati. I've been walking in Luxor for years and years and years and have no idea about those names. What does it mean? It means that those tombs not discovered yet. So I told them, sir, after the announcement, Luxor, we have the Nile, which is divided the entire city into main sides. East side and west side. East Bank and West Bank. East Bank, where we can find Karnak temples, Luxor, Avenue of Sphinx. West Bank of Luxor, Valley of the Kings, Valley of the pieces that we found, the statue. Almost 2 feet, 60 centimeters, wooden one. We have decision. What we found, we're not going to keep it in our store magazine. We have to be displayed in one of the museums. So we sent it immediately to Luxor Museum. For whom you can have the chance to visit Luxor Museum, you will see the statue on display over there. Valley of the Kings. One of the tombs next to what we call it KV42. Then we found the tomb with the coffin. Look at this wooden stela. It's almost 30 centimeters, something like 1 feet. I swear, we did not do anything for this wooden stela. We did just pull the air from this wooden stela, and here it is, the color. We're going to start reading hieroglyphic together. Who are you?
My question is, what motivated you to venture into this? Because it is risk-taking. And the second question is, we watch movies and we see such artifacts at night, they move. And then they are very terrible. I want to know if it is very true.
Okay, thank you. What is motivating me? Yeah, Hassan. He didn't ask me the same question from Ghana. What is motivating me? It's something in my heart. Something in my blood. I love archaeology. I love it. And whatever you love, you will be very specific. Of course. It's a passion. It's something here. And moving on the night at the museum, the movie night at the museum, then moving and running and seeing that. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's nice. But I have no answer because it's really nice to see the mummy walking like this and that. Yeah, I like it. It's really like it. And the scarabs eating your body and doing this kind of stuff. It's a nice movie. This is my only comment. It's a really nice movie. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Anas from Thailand.
Ash, Thailand.
Okay, so my question is, like, what is your response for people outside, hopefully not no one here, that say that this thing you not actually discover, you just create it, like kind of artifacts or some of these monuments or something like that, you just create it because Egypt is famous with this stuff. So what is your response?
Civilization Museum, he does ask for all the cosmetics discoveries. This is what they like. When we discover something to be displayed in the museums.
We saw like you are motivating money to get the money from the governments and to invest in your team. But I think the money is not enough. I would like to know about your leadership model and how you are leading the great team from Egypt. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Our income as the Supreme Council of Antiquities from...
But there's a lot of backlash from religious leaders as to it's not Islamic and things like that. Do you get backlash from religious leaders from Egypt from digging those tombs, and what's their response when you do that Islamically?
We have a lot of protocols, MOU, between Egypt and the foreign countries, between Egypt and Ghana, Egypt and Gambia, Egypt and France, Egypt and Italy, Egypt and We do have a lot of protocols between the countries.
It is indeed interesting to know and to learn more how these things were discovered. Now let us see what else is in the museum. 50,000 artifacts are presented here, and this collection is divided into two separate regions. One is the chronological with archaic, Pharaonic, Greco-Roman, Coptic, medieval, Islamic modern, and contemporary. The other thematic consists of dawn of civilization, the Nile, the writing, state and society, material culture, beliefs and thinking, as well as the Gallery of the Royal Mummies.
Ancient, so pure, so historic, like there is so much history in these artifacts. It's amazing. Vilka kasser der Boot? Wie sieht
The biggest and newest attraction to this museum are the 22 royal mummies that have been transferred from the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir Square to their final resting place here. Among them, you can find the mummies of King Ramses II, King Seqenenre Tao, Queen Hatshepsut, Queen Tiye, King Seti I, and Queen Ahmose Nefertari.
So we saw the royal mummies, and we were not allowed to take videos or pictures, but all I can tell you is that the bodies are real, they are preserved, and it was a bit scary. I hope we sleep all peaceful tonight. We don't have any bad dreams, but the real preservation of Egypt's history, guys, it's all here. These guys, all their historical discoveries, everything is here. It's really, really amazing.
Today we are in the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization. When we see all the things we are made by Egyptians, and also here is the royal mummies. When we found all the mummies we discovered by Egyptians. So inside you are going to find the ancestors of Egyptian people who were living there before. We even see the Ramses, the famous, one of the famous kings of Egyptian, the one who was fighting with Moses and others. So let's go inside and we are going to discover all the things, everything that we want to know about, everything that we want to learn about Egyptian, we can discover inside. Thank you.
How I see it. The museum is amazing. The first time in our life we see the mummy is big, like even legendary. Yeah.
It's like, and it's really, apparently 3,000 years ago.
Yeah, you can see, you can take something 3,000-4,000 years ago.
So it's a symbol of the sophisticated of the technique of technology of ancient Egyptian people.
Yeah, using technology also things.
Finally, today we're here at the National Museum where we're seeing pharaohs from. This is the National Museum of Egyptian civilization. and it has been actually reconstructed recently, a few years ago. But what very important is that we have seen discoveries and archaeological work which actually dates back to the 13 BC, and that BC is a very, very long time. The discoveries and the items they have here is actually super classic, and we have learned a lot. It was very great to visit here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot imagine, for the first time in your lives, we are here in the National Museum of Egypt, where we got an opportunity to see the beautiful historical background of Egypt. We saw and we find the bodies of all pharaohs, Pharaoh Kwanzaa, first Pharaoh, second Pharaoh, third Pharaoh, and their children, Seti, Ramses. Whoa! We saw them, the bodies of them physically. We saw with our naked eyes the body of Pharaoh, the body of Seti, the body of their kings, the body of their queens. It was an amazing experience ever. And this is Cairo, Egypt, here in Egypt. Thank you so much, and we are looking forward for the great historical background of this Cairo and all over the place. And tomorrow we are about to go to the pyramids, where we are about to see the historical background of Egypt. Thank you so much, and I'll let you know for the other activities ahead. Thank you, thank you.
It was a great pleasure to receive you here today and to see how you had enjoyed your visit to the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization. It was a great pride for me to be an Egyptian and to see how you all like the museum and how you wanna visit other places like the pyramids and Luxor. It was a great pleasure to see all of these people from all over the world, like the Egyptian civilization, and enjoy hearing more information about it. And we wish more people from all over the world to come and enjoy and have the same pleasure. Thank you.